Hello everyone and welcome to my channel once again. We are back with a new build video. It's a death trap build because, well, that's the build I was using with my first character on Eternal Realm before the season came, and I felt quite a bit of nostalgia. Even though traps were nerfed, I still feel like it's a very good build. It's a lot of fun. It's completely different playstyle from Poison Ivy or all our other Zag builds, like completely different. But I think it suits the rogue RP really well. We are basically stealthed at all times, resetting all of our cooldowns with Death Trap. So yeah. Anyway, thanks a lot to Resistance, a guy from Rogue Discord, who DM'd me that our Chinese friends and testers found out that Barber is actually damage over time effect. It is not flat damage. That's why you can see now a lot of people looking for items with damage over time stat instead of crit strike damage because it increases the Barber damage even further. Crit strike damage still of course works because that boosts our twisting blades, our physical damage twisting blades that we are pumping into the mob. So you won't really see that much of a difference on the Barber hits, on the Barber explosions themselves. But if we swap into damage over time, gems and damage over time items, we can go full poison, thus gaining even more single target damage. And as you can see, I am over 200 vulnerable, 150 all damage, and nearly 250 damage with poison. After 10, maybe even more thousand of veiled crystals, and almost all my gold being gone on rerolls of like 70 different rings and helmets and whatnot to try and get the new gear. I still don't have it. I still don't have it ready for my Poison Ivy 2.0 either. That I can already tell you is explosive. It's a little less tanky than my normal Poison Ivy, but it deals even more damage. So then you can like choose, you want to be you know, tankier, or you just want to risk it all and do even more damage. And it's way closer to super quick change into Uber Lilith build. Anyway, back to the Death Threat build before we get the items for the Poison Ivy 2.0. For the rings, you want to be running crit strike chance, poison damage or damage over time, vulnerable damage, and then one of the rings should be life and the other should be resource generation. That's the change we made on our items, and also on your crossbow. If you weren't using that already, because well, it's probably the strongest combination, vulnerable damage and core skill damage instead of crit strike damage there. So, sorry for the long intro. Let's get right into it. This is Collapse Vault 100. Kind of a bad dungeon to showcase how strong this can be, because you can actually skip most of the dungeon. But we had no choice, because I kept destroying my sigils to be able to get like Sarat's Lair, etc. when I was trying to farm for gear. So this is literally the only thing we've got. We gotta kill all the enemies, but it's no problem. They are melting. We are resetting cooldowns over and over. You can see we touched that mob once. We literally touched it once. And wait, this is not what I wanted. Whatever, I already spawned it. And the poison tick already showed us that the mob is basically gonna die. here I'm gonna wait. Usually, if you're very far away from having your cooldowns back, you can, no problem, use the Dread Trap to hit air and just reset your cooldowns. Just so that you can stealth away or put more traps down at etc. We need to fight a little bit to reset our cooldowns, because we are playing exposure, key skill passive, so we are resetting cooldown based off lucky hit on our traps. And when we reset the cooldown on our obviously death trap, we reset all our other cooldowns. I want to get these items. Yep.
The buzzing, the incessant buzzing.
Buzzing. Bazinga! Please. Please, I want items, but not event. Nice! We risked it. And we are idiots! Because, I don't have split personality, by the way, it's just me. I have no idea why I keep saying we. But I should have waited those 2 seconds for stealth before jumping in on these. We actually don't need to kill them. These are all the enemies that you can very easily skip. The reason I'm not skipping them is that, as I said before, I am still farming gear for the Poison Ivy 2.0. Fighting in like several of those lasers is not fun at all. So all the named enemies I am fighting. Like the smallies, I don't really care about, right? Like they don't give you anything, not even gear. I only use them to like reset our skills or something. Not to actually, not because I actually want to kill them. But the named enemies, like these shocking, you know, stuff, they do drop a lot of items. So those are the ones I suggest to kill if items are still what you're looking for. Everything else we can just skip. Okay, something got us out of stealth, even though it was still up. I don't have that much time spent on actually playing the build, apart from maximizing or min-maxing the paragon board for maximum damage and survivability. Being dragged out of stealth is something I'm not used to. Put down your traps, poison imbuement, this is dead. This is gonna be dead as well, yep. Like, the damage, in my opinion, is explosive. I'm actually gonna ignore that one. And now where's the end? Ah, there it is. Let's run. You can obviously absolutely optimize this run by skipping way more. Wait, there's nothing. What? Way more stuff than I'm skipping. Ah, there it is. And just going forward. Okay. To the left. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
It's gonna be here. No! It's an event! What? So where is the... What? Where's the statue? Oh my god. Oh, it's probably here then. There is no other place it could be. Are these guys crazy with all these lasers? Like, come on, boys! Come on, boys! Bye. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been a one. Okay, let's not die to the corpse bow. Stealth through them. We don't need them anymore. Okay. And I think this should be the boss soon, right? I think it's actually like literally right now. Yep. Oh. I failed, like immediately I failed, and I put trap down before I used stealth, so we wasted a lot of damage there.
I'm not ready yet.
But I don't think it's an issue. We already took down half of its HP. And it should be that right about now. Yep. So this is it. Still. Oh, our back is full. Um, Still very easy to instant kill bosses. Even though we are not playing combo points. Nor are we playing close quarters combat, we are playing exposure. If you want to get even more damage, you can use close quarters combat here. With preparation, you will still be resetting your cooldowns with ultimate, and you will be lowering the cooldown of your ultimate itself. But it won't be as often. But you will get a lot of extra damage. I don't think it's necessary. So the cool part of exposure is just like it's just too good. It's just too good. We don't need more damage. We just need more stealth. And yeah. So thanks for watching. Definitely this build, if you get it in your hands, can do some fastest runs in the world without doing any exploits like swapping gear, etc. That's not what we do here. We don't need elixirs either. We are not using shrines. But if you do, you can go even quicker, like so much quicker. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.